guys, my name is Alex and today I want to share with you how to easily achieve an at-home blowout. I just love the appearance of my hair after I've used a round brush. I just love how it leaves my hair feeling so soft and bouncy, and of course I love the added volume. So I thought I'd share with you all of my tips and tricks and little secrets to easily create a salon blowout at home using my favorite KareCo brushes. I like to start off with freshly washed towel dried hair, and I'm going to apply a volumizing spray throughout my roots. If you're going to be round brushing your hair, you need to detangle it first. Since your hair is weakest when it's wet, you want to make sure that you're using a good detangling brush designed for wet hair. You'll want one with flexible bristles like this KareCo Tangle Buster. Not only are the bristles flexible, but the actual paddle itself is as well, which really helps to minimize snagging and breakage when you're brushing or styling your hair. I try to let my hair dry to about 90% before I blow it out, but sometimes I just don't have the time. So I just blow dry it while I'm brushing my hair, and I love that this brush has the vented base so that it helps to evenly distribute the heat, which speeds up drying time. If your hair is on the curly side, I'd recommend only letting your hair dry to about 60%. Now that my hair is about 90% dry, I'm going to go ahead and just section it off right above my ears and clip that section out of the way so we can start blow drying. Since I have longer hair, I'm first going to go in with the larger style 3-inch round brush. I love this brush, you guys, because not only does it give me that added volume at the roots, but because it is a medium-sized barrel, it's also going to give me that really nice, pretty, flowy wave, as well as a little bit of a curl on the end. Quick tip, when you are looking for a round brush, I would recommend finding one with a nice aluminum or ceramic barrel. It's going to give you that nice, soft, smooth finish. And you also want to find one that has a vented dome and barrel. What this is going to do for you is it evenly distributes the heat. That way you're not damaging your hair, and my favorite thing is it speeds up the drying time. If you've ever done a blowout on yourself, you know that it takes forever and it's a lot of work on your arms, so I love that. So when you are working with sections, a good rule of thumb is to make sure that your sections are no wider than your round brush. That way the round brush is picking up all of the hair, which is going to keep tension on it, which will keep it nice and straight and reduce the frizz. I always hold my brush in my dominant hand, mostly because my right arm is stronger. No, but what I'm going to do is I first place it up near the root here and lift it, and then I direct the heat upwards, and I do this about 2 to 3 times just to ensure that that root is very dry. And directing the root upwards is also going to help create volume and lift in your hair. So once I've dried my roots, what I like to do next is ensure that my hair is dry from all directions. So what I'll do is I'll alternate placing my brush in front and behind my section of hair, and when I'm guiding my brush down my hair, I'm slightly twisting the brush down the section so that the brush can grab new hair and let go of that dry hair without getting tangled. Also, make sure that your nozzle is pointed down the shaft of your hair. This will close the cuticle and give you that nice, smooth, soft finish. So you can see what a difference blowing out your hair can make. Like, even look at the volume on this side compared to the limpness and frizz on this side. But I'm just going to do one final step to add a little more body and movement into my hair. I like to add a little twist to my sections to create some more movement. So I place my brush behind my section, and then I twist the head of the barrel in a circle 360 degrees to create a twist. So I'll show you again. Notice that my handle is always pointing down, and I'm twisting my brush with my wrist in a complete circle. And then I continue with that same technique all the way until I reach the bottom of my section. So then once I've twisted and created a little cyclone in my hair, I'm just going to leave it here to cool and don't touch it until we're done. So I'm just going to go ahead and repeat it on this side and show you guys how to do it one more time. Starting out, placing my round brush underneath my section and directing my nozzle up to help create that volume and lift. And I'll also go back to my roots in between drying the rest of my section just to ensure that they are completely dry, or else your hair can turn frizzy throughout the day. I know this can feel like a lot of information, but really you just want to ensure that your hair is dry from all directions, especially if you have curly hair. So just alternate placing your brush underneath your section and on top of your section, and you always want to direct your nozzle down the shaft and keep tension to give you that nice, smooth, sleek finish. So now this section is dry and I have major volume at my root. I'm just going to do that twist one more time. So what you want to do is place your round brush behind your section and then start blow drying. This side is much easier for me, so same technique as the other side. Try keeping your handle pointed down. And twist the head of the barrel in a complete circle to create a twist in your hair. I like to twist the barrel away from my face so that the curls are all going away. So there you go, I just want to let these cool, and then I'm going to show you guys how I blow dry the rest of my head. For my next section, I just section it off just below my temples and then secure the rest of my hair out of the way. So same thing as before, make sure that your sections are no larger than your barrel just to ensure that you get a nice smooth finish. So again, add the volume into your roots and just blow dry your hair straight down. You don't want to focus too much on your ends and try not to put your nozzle directly onto the bristles. They are made of nylon, so they won't melt, but it can be quite damaging to your hair. So now that these sections are completely dried, lifted, and twisted, I'm going to go ahead and continue the same steps up the side of my head. I'm going to stop when I get to the top because my technique and brush of choice is a little bit different. The top I do a little bit different, and for some reason it's my favorite part to do, and I think it's because it means the end is near. I recommend working in horizontal sections to really give you the most volume. To do this, I love to use the Jumbo Styler, which is 4 inches round. I always wanted a round brush this big, and it's quickly become my favorite for creating that body. And I love that it can grab onto a lot more hair than the smaller brushes because of how large the barrel is. So I'm repeating the same steps as before, alternating the placement of my brush, and once it's dry, I'm just creating the twists down the section to help create that soft curl away from my face. Another nice thing about these brushes is they have a nice long handle and a rubberized grip, which not only makes them super comfortable to work with, but the handle won't slip out of your hand while you're holding it. And probably one of the most important sections is the crown of your head. This is all the hair that falls backwards, so you want to make sure that you're really over-directing that root to create lots of volume. So once you're done blow drying, try your best not to touch it, and you just want to let it cool for about another 10 to 15 minutes. But I do like to lock mine in with a light mist of Stronghold hairspray. And then you just want to gently fluff out your twists. So there you have it, you guys. That's how easy it is to achieve an at-home blowout. This will usually last me about 2 days, and it leaves my hair feeling really soft, shiny, and healthy. I really hope that you found this video helpful and it's giving you some tips to try this out yourself. Don't forget to visit KareCo.com to see all of their professional quality styling tools, including the ones that I use today. But thank you so much for watching. Bye.